Hello and welcome to part 38 of my Amazing Cultivation Simulator Shendao series on Tribulation 9 difficulty with Heavenly Chaos enabled. In the previous video, I set up my Hotel Taiyi and then I took a lot of time in order to kill all the hostile creatures that were on my map, because I just had a lot of animals just come and visit my sect just over time, and I just kind of didn't pay attention to it, so I had to be very careful and meticulous with that. And then in the meantime, I was also doing prep for my metal cultivator to get to golden core, because I want this guy to do their golden core breakthrough on day 32. So now I'm just in the process of collecting the different materials that I'll need for this guy's golden core breakthrough. So the main thing that I'll need for this guy's golden core breakthrough is a earth flux, and I was able to collect the Samsara report already. And then besides that, I'm also trying to get a lot of Sect Tasks done. So with the Sect Tasks, I'm actually collecting Ultra Essence and then Crimson Fruit, so that I can donate to them and get some rep. And I got the Ultra Essence already. So yeah, let's just dive into this. Hopefully this gameplay will be a little bit faster than the last video, but it's kind of hard just because I have a lot of disciples not really doing any good work. They're moving pretty slow and all that. I probably should just get a better vessel or whatever, but I'm going to try my best. And I do have a lot of visitors in my sect as well. So as soon as the Shendao Disciple Breakthrough Room gets built, I'm going to probably make yet another one of these buildings so that I can house more visitors for my Hotel Taiyi setup. And again, the main thing that we're doing right now is allowing the Shendao Disciple to adventure multiple times so that they can collect followers while this disaster accumulates. And when this disaster is almost done, my Shendao will get through the breakthrough, and they will have a divine realm, and then I will solve the disaster so that I can start my Shendao off with having a high population, or like not high population, but like 5,000 population, which is more than enough for their divine realm, so that they can actually start to have buildings without needing to adventure again. Because if I do it before they have the divine realm, then they will be capped at 1,000 followers, which isn't enough to do anything with the Shendao Disciple. And that's where I messed up in the last part of the last lifetime of this series, because I did start over a couple of videos ago. So yeah, let's just get into it and move forward with everything. So I have Fire Cultivator 2 going to Excellent Owl to pick up some Earth Flux, and I have Fire Cultivator 1 and Mount Coppertomb so that we can get some spirit contracts, so that I can get them to equip the spirit contracts and get a good match cheap boost so that they can do the weather miracles and all of that. So yeah, let's just dive into here. Oh nice, we have some wolf animals, so now we can get a wolf spirit contract, which is the main thing that I wanted, just because they have pretty good movement speed. It's not as good as the pandas, and now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have did pandas, but the pandas are kind of scary, honestly. So I'll settle for the wolves and then a boar. Okay, yeah, these are good enough, honestly. So we got the wolf contract and the boar contract. Is this a 7 slaughtering sword disciple? Yes, it is. What do you have? I just kind of like to look at these disciples just because I was kind of thinking about roasting them, but I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. Just because I know that my metal cultivator will be able to get to primal spirit in time. And I'll just invite these mortars to my sect, because I think that my Mount South will need a couple more disciples, because I did invite mortars, but I honestly don't know where they went. And worst case scenario, these guys just come in, they do some work, and then they leave. I'll just use them for some other reason. So yeah, I now got those 2 spirit contracts, so that's really going to help me out with my turtle being able to like adventure and stuff like that, and with having enough chi to do things and stuff. And then this guy is just doing Panacea while they wait for the golden core breakthrough opportunity. And in the meantime, I probably should also be like bursting this array as well. So let's remove this tic-tac-toe. Oh, am I missing leisure stations? Yeah, I am. So usually when I play, I like to have like all of the leisure stations for my Shendao disciples, but I don't have them here. So let me just get this set up. And then, of course, I want to check around these red dots just to make sure they're all animals that I've killed. And I really want to make this guy a hunter, but I'm like, I just need this to be done, like now. Alright, so they're placing down the harvest. So now we have new spirit contracts. This boar one has 4.6 movement speed, and this wolf one has 6. I'm going to give this boar contract to the turtle, just because they have a rabbit one, and then I'm going to equip this one on the fire cultivator. Even though the turtle probably needs the wolf one more, but I don't know. I'm like, this guy is the cool disciple, so they get the wolf contract. Alright, so then we're at 37,000 max chi, which is more than enough. So they can do the weather miracles. And then besides that, I also want to, I guess, refine the Samsara build, because why not? That's gonna give it more cultivation speed. So I'm gonna do spiritual breath chant over here while all of that is happening. And then looks like fire cultivator 2 is at excellent owl. And my sect is now controversial, meaning that none of these sects will now attack me based on my alignment, because I have 300 good and 300 evil, and that's my base set rep. So then I have like a plus 100 and something, probably from when I got the stone casket, if anything. So I actually don't even need this grave now that I think about that. So let's cancel that. And then let's see, where is this ultra essence? Okay, it's right over here. These items are so close to the storage area. I wish these guys would like stop being lazy and move them over. But I'll just do a regular trade area for this for now. So now that I have the ultra essence, I can accept this task from Blue Lotus Temple, and I just want to confirm how much rep I will get from them, because I am on Tribulation 9. So I have 192 rep with them, and I have 1 connection. So let's see what happens if I complete this task. Not that one. Where's the one that I accepted? Yeah, right here. So I'm going to give them the blue, give them the ultra essence, and okay, I have 3 connection. And let's see, did my rep go up by it only went up by 100. So yeah, alright, so I got the one that's connection calls, but my rep went up by half. So that's just the benefit of being on Tribulation 9, I guess. So Purple Cloud Temple, they want their Crimson Fruit, and so does Sunshaded Bold, and these are 2 sects that I do like. I do want to be friends with Sunshaded Bold as well, just because they have 4 favors that I can easily gift them and trade with them pretty easily. And then Pit of Doom wants a Sage Fruit. All these guys want a lot of things, honestly. I don't think I'll be able to give these guys a Sage Fruit. I don't really care about these things that only give 25 favor. I'm mainly focused on the 200, the ones that give connection and rep. So these guys want a Crimson Fruit, but I believe there's 2 sects that want a Crimson Fruit. Yeah, Sunshade and Purple Cloud. Purple Cloud is closer, and I've already started to invite these guys, so I'm thinking that I would want to do Purple Cloud Temple. And then I can also gift these guys like all of this stuff that I already have. So I'm pretty sure I really need these items to be moved. Alright, so this guy is the one that had the Crimson Fruit, because I was planning to roast some elders. But I'm like 90% confident that I don't need to do that anymore. So I'm going to create a trade area for this Crimson Fruit and give it to Purple Cloud Temple. So here you guys go. Wow, I got 99 favor, not 100. Okay, I mean not 200. Alright, so we're at 134 with Purple Cloud. And then, oh, I probably should have given that to Sunshade Bow just because they have 4 things, so that would be like already me starting off with like 500 bonus rep from them. But there is an extra Crimson Fruit over here somewhere in Blue Lotus Temple, so as long as I get that within like the next 12 days, then I'll be good. So that's figured out. And then this guy's doing Spiritual Breath chant, so they'll be able to refine the Samsara pill. They don't really need to do anything besides that. And this guy is at excellent. Or maybe I should actually be refining the Earth Flux. Now that I think about it, it's going to be kind of hard because they only have 37,000 chi. So there's really not much to work with. Alright, so now that I'm at excellent Isle, I'm going to go and get this Earth Flux. And I'm going to steal it just because I'm very desperate. I really want my Metal Cultivator to have a pretty decent Golden Core score, and we're at a bad season bonus. So I'm like, why not just steal a little bit? And so yeah, that's where I'm at. So Excellent Isle just has a lot of Earth Fluxes just like on the edge of the map. I think there's like 3. Yeah, there's 1 right here. They really have Biz on the outside as well, so it's kind of annoying because some disciples are there. But yeah, there's Earth Flux over here, and then there's 2 over here, and then there's 1 inside of this room, I believe. Yeah, oh, there's 3 inside the room. And then if you actually like want to get like everything from her, you can also get these law manuals from the sect. That's a little bit more difficult. Alright, let's see what it looks like over here. Oh, this guy just walked right by me like, oh, you're about to still over there? Let me follow you. Alright, so I'm going to pick up this Earth Flux, and it looks like I'm good. So that was pretty easy. So now I can leave, and I actually think that I will do the Earth Flux just because it would make more sense just for me to work with the Earth Flux because I don't have that much chi. So I'll save their chi for the Earth Flux. And then I'll just have Fire Cultivator 2 do some other things. This guy's still panaceaing everyone. The main issue with panaceaing people is when you run into the NPCs with these blocked meridians. They can take a little bit more longer to heal up. And let's make sure I also have a disciple that can do hunting break. Alright. Yeah, we're just waiting for these builders to actually do their job. Alright, this guy is sleeping, and they're a big builder, and so is this one, so I'm going to wake them up so that they can work on that. Alright, so I actually didn't get Spectre Refinement on this guy, so I need to get that as well. Search Spectre Refinement with our small match chi. Alright, so the Earth Flux isn't here yet, but Fire Cultivator 2 is basically here. How much chi do you have? 7,000. Yeah, you can't help at all. Alright, Earth Flux, Fire Cultivator 1, Spectre Refinement. It's just 1 at a time. The good thing is that the Earth Flux starts off at tier 9, so it's not too much, but yeah. I just had to do 3 refinements. Again, Spiritual Breath chant, just anywhere with a good amount of chi. I do want to send Fire Cultivator 2 to the ruins of Taiyi, and then I'll slowly start to unlock the locations at Mount Shu, so I can get that other Crimson Fruit. And then, are these simple mills? Let's upgrade to fine mills actually. Okay, we got the Cavern, so now my builders have even more work to do. Just when I'm like, I would love for these guys to not have to build anymore. Now they have to build more. Alright, so we have floorboards. When it comes to the canyon, for the Cavern, it's already a water element, so it's just really good if you have spirit wood items, just because spirit wood items will become very auspicious when you have water elemental decorations around, and this is already going to contribute greatly to it. So I just like to play to the element that's already available from the cavern. So I'm just going to create this like little small house. It's weirdly like embedded into my spirit roots. Actually, I can just do it like this. Yeah, I don't want it to be too weird. And I'm already getting a lot of timber, so I'm not really worried too much about spending it. And then as terms of the offcut, I have more jade offcut, so I'm going to use that. Right. And then let's just make sure that I close off this area as well. So I have a lot of jade offcut, but the good thing is that you only need offcut directly under the feng shui building. So I'm going to put ice crystal offcut here, and this is where the bit will be, and then this is where the other feng shui decoration will be, and that one will be made out of spirit wood as well. So when I have the time, I'll make the spirit wood bed as well, but I do need to actually craft some more spirit wood timber. I'll just do like 20, just because I know I need 16. This guy's hurt, and this guy's reached the limit again. Interesting. Let's get your third talisman, third natal talisman. Same one, the one that increases alchemy yield. To Sita. I always misclick or make a mistake and click that first. Oh wow, I messed it up. Okay, I don't really plan to do too much alchemy, so it's really not the end of the world if I mess it up. But I definitely saw that coming. And I'm already cheating, so the bonus is already pretty good. My Shendao help others. So this guy is sleeping, so they already panaceaed everyone. But I need to make sure that everyone else is good. Shintu Shi, you're living with outer disciples ill. I'm sorry. Let's see what we can do about that. Jing, you need a room. Let's give you a room. And then Semame, you also need a room. Jiwei, you're good. So I think it's really just those three. Yeah, these guys have pretty high moods too. Oh. Well, that's that cramped room. I thought it said room needed for a second. Alright. So I think it's just Shintu Shi, Jiwei, and then there was another one. Semame. Yeah. Panacea, Shintu Shi, Jiwei, and Shimame. Okay, whatever. We're doing a spiritual breath chant. And it looks like Fire Cultivator 2 is already at Ruins of Taiyi. So let's have them come back. So I'm just really just looking to get some timber so that I can build more of the homes that I have. Let's see. Small stacks. Okay, I'll take this. Oh, a 95 stack. 67 stack is good enough at this point. Okay, that's a 98 stack of marble. That's pretty good. Is this a 90 stack of jade blocks? Yeah, I'll take this instead. I mean, I didn't get too much, but it helps. I think I would probably need like at least 100 more timber to be able to fully create the room, and then even more. But we're doing this one thing at a time. I also did want to get like a marble vessel. So I'm hoping that that's just better than the other vessel, and then if I have two vessels, then that would help out as well. What is this guy doing? Let's put them on actual practice. Okay, satisfactory treatment. This guy's building. I'm almost contemplated to put everyone on building, but we'll see. Well, this guy's hurt. Yeah, my sect has 11 out of 12 disciples, so that's good. My agency is doing well as well. I have 8 disciples and I have 2 disciples on the way. So everything's looking good right now. I just need them to get enough chi for like 2 more refinements. Let's do a Spectre refinement on the Earth Flux. Yes sir. Tier 12 Earth Flux, here we come. Why do I hear boss music? Like it's a fight. Did I miss a pop-up? No, I don't see any enemies. Don't see any monsters. Alright, I have a lot of monsters that may decay soon, so I guess I can just change this guy to Hunter so that they can collect from those guys really quickly. And then again, since Fire Cultivator 2 is back, I'm going to start to send them to Mount Shoes so that they can find the Crimson Fruit. I need to make sure they have the right talismans on. Yep, Spiritual Traveling, Foreseer, and Departing Shadow. No wonder you're so fast. Then I probably also should work on gifting these guys stuff as well. Yeah. Let's make 1 talisman paper. Yeah, this should be for inners. Inners. I really only need 1 talisman table for my outer. Or maybe like 2. I'll say about 1 or 2. Alright, let's see what gifts we need. Okay, these guys want an Anguish Gem. Yeah, you can have 1. Winter Pants. And Ice Crystal Offcut. I do have those, but they're not in the area, sadly. And then these guys want talisman paper. Yeah, these things will get better over time. Alright, so my main goal is to get the Crimson Fruit, and then I'll do Adventures to Sunshade Abode and do like friendship stuff for that. But I think I'm still on a really good track to get these Ancient Scrolls, especially with all of these visitors. So this is the guy that had the Divine Authority Talisman, and this is the one that I wanted to roast, but I don't need to roast them anymore. So welcome to the sect, and enjoy your stay. It will be a perfect temperature. You Mozol. Here, let's paint a CA in them. Let's add that to the stack. Why are you hurt? Your leg is boiling? That's interesting. Maybe this room is getting too hot because it's becoming summer. Yeah, it's 20 degrees. I know I have some ice crystal ores, so ice crystal bars. There we go. Let's just start off with like 4. And then I guess I could move these bulls on the inside if things get a little bit too crazy. I'll just have them in the same thing. Alright guys, go inside. Please don't attack clothing. Please help organize items. And don't attack inner disciples. Come on guys, you got this. All of the builders and peons and everything going on. Alright, so I still need to be on top of doing this spiritual breath chant as well. Adequate treatment, come on. We're doing better than that. Alright. This Earth Flux is tier 10. And we're 2 more refinements away. Oh, so I guess it started off on tier 8. Yeah, that makes sense. And we'll definitely be able to get through the Golden Core Breakthrough on this one. Okay, Kaoshan just visited. Let's give you a building. Oh no, we don't want to demolish. Let's see, do we have an open room? Yay. Good job, Metal One. You really were able to panacea everyone. Let's do 5. Wake up, though. You have an important job. Let's see, where's this Earth Flux at? Alright, it's tier 11 now. Alright, just like 2 more spiritual breath chants. Because I need 1 to refine the last one, and then 1 more to do the weather miracle. But I also want to refine the Samsara pill, so we'll see how everything goes. Okay, how are you thirsty? Oh, yeah, small talk. I'm like, what was that? So they already got to Blue Lotus Temple, so they started to accumulate Aspiration XP. Alright, so let me do another refinement on the Earth Flux. So now we have a tier 12 Earth Flux, which is amazing. And then we have the Samsara pill, which is tier 10 already, so I just need to do like 3 more refinements actually. So hopefully we can get through that. This one right here is at peak core shaping, and I don't even feel like thinking about their golden core right now, so I'm just going to turn them off basically. They don't need to be golden core for any reason right now, so I'm good with that. Alright, let's do spiritual breath chant again. Have metal cultivator eat the Earth Flux. You deserve it. Okay, it doesn't have that much chi, so they should be good to consume it. Get a nice and big max chi boost. Nice, so now they're 9,000 chi. That actually surprised me a lot. I didn't expect it to go up that much, but yeah. So again, I'm doing my breakthrough at the 20th hour, so around, I guess the 12th hour is when I would start my burst, because I'm doing an 8 node burst every hour. So in the meantime, I'm just going to try to refine the Samsara pill, and then the last thing that I'll need to refine is a story talisman. So I just need to also make sure I have enough for that. And it doesn't really look like it. Oh wait, I have 2 Anger Soul Gems. I have 3 and I only need 2 for the Samsara pill because I already tier 10. So I'll have 1 more. Okay, let's have my Shendao accept others. And we're good on that. Still waiting for this stuff to be built. And it looks like we're still waiting to get marble. But I'm going to send Fire Cultivator 2 over here again. Did we get Fine Mill made yet? Yeah, it looks like we did. Let's give to Mount Sunshade. Here you go, here's a Fine Mill. Get that favor up. So we already have 2 connections with these guys. I'm wondering if any other sects want a Fine Mill. Nope. Oh wait, there we go. Bit of Doom. I'm planning on opening up 4 agencies, so I'm like, let's be friendly. I'm pretty sure that, well, at least I would assume that the talisman was made, but it probably got moved somewhere, or it probably didn't get moved at all yet. Let's see. Oh, it's still waiting to be made. Yeah, I guess I'm waiting for my peon disciples to do their jobs. Let's see, where are these guys doing? Okay, you're doing foundation training? Why is that? Available for sale. Oh, we're on a training schedule. Okay, Fire 1. How are you? Why are you on practice? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's do Spiritual Breath Chant, because obviously we still have more to go. Okay, we got adequate treatment. Yeah, it seems like everyone is good. Okay, we got Bladesmith's Tomb. That wasn't what we were looking for, but it's something. Alright. Let's refine the Samsara pill again. I want to get the most cultivation speed ever. And then I also want to check out my spirit roots just to make sure that they will start to give me some like Anguish gems or Serenity Soul gems and things like that. I shouldn't have given these guys the option to like sleep and stuff like that, because obviously just annoying me. Like, why aren't you guys just like working all the time? Alright, now it's time for me to do the final spiritual breath chant. I guess I can do like one more and just kind of prepare the talisman too, since I have some time. Alright. Sect refinement. I want to refine this talisman because I want to make a higher tier story talisman for my Shendao disciple so that they can get through their breakthrough. Bland treatment? What? Okay. Alright, let me just look at all of these guys' moves. 118. With the miracle? Yeah, I think these guys just came mad. This guy has a 100. Oh, they weren't panacea'd. Let's do cancel all miracle, and then I want this guy to do Spectre refinement on the Sacred Talisman. I'm pretty sure I just hit that button, didn't I? Maybe not. And then speaking of that, my Shendao disciple also needs to get a Nimbus plate. I believe there's one in Southrock Palace. And I forget if I got that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't, because I'm already searching like secret. So I'm going to send Fire Cultivator 2 there. The good thing is we have 11 days, so I just need to focus on what I'm doing right now. So we're doing that refinement. And now it's time for me to do yet another spiritual breath chant. Alright, so now we're on day 32. This is around the time where I would do my burst, because I'm planning to do the breakthrough day 32, 20th hour for this guy. So I'm actually gonna save some. I want to create a save for my game, but I'm just looking at their stats in general. They have 9,000 chi, 160% law match. Season bonus is pretty bad, but that's okay. And their array has 2,700 chi on tile, which is great. So let's save this game, and so that I have this. So day 32, GC burst. So now I'll always be able to go back to that and practice if I need to. Alright, this guy's doing spiritual breath chant. Oh, I already forgot about the burst. Could you imagine? And then this thing just not being built, so why care about it at that point? Alright, so we're at, I'll do 1240. So I just started the burst, and I'm gonna do it every hour. Let's see. Don't do that. So I'm going to do the burst, get the Nimbus plate, and all that other good stuff. Oh, I missed the hour. I was supposed to do it at 13:40. Alright, so we'll start again at 15. It just has to be roughly an hour. It doesn't have to be exactly. Alright, so the 15 burst. Let's see if this guy can get some panaceas done. Maybe these guys have just stayed around for so long that they ran out of movelet. Looks like they're trying their best. Okay, we're getting some good rep. Alright, it's 16, and it's gonna be, this race is gonna be 17, 18, 19, 20, and this one at burst is gonna finish. You have a tier 12 Earth Flux. You got this. Did they consume the junk pill too? I'm pretty sure I did that earlier. Yeah, I did. Let's see if there's any other match chi manuals. I still won't be greedy just because I want them to have a good amount of inspiration. Forgot the space. Yeah, that's a little bit too expensive for me. 15 attainment for a manual. 17, 18, 19, 20. 17. Sadly, I can't enter this area. 18. This guy's making talismans in the middle of everything. Okay. Let's put this guy back on builder too, just to ensure that everything is going. And we now have no red dots on the map. I wonder how much demon high we have. I'm just thinking about everything. I'm like, okay. 311 demon high. Wow, that's pretty amazing. And then, do we have beast blood? We should have a good amount after all those animals we killed, right? Oh, we have 15 beast blood. Let's do some RNG on a beast sacrifice. Nice, we got 35 Ganoderma. That's actually one of my favorite outcomes, just because I love Ganoderma. It can be used to promote disciples. So now I have a significant amount of Ganoderma and a significant amount of red ginseng. So I pretty much have like the cultivation starter pack. Where's this fire at? Oh, the stove. So we're at 18, and then the next one will be 19 and 20. And we're at 3,400 chi on the tile. That's 19. Are you ready, Metal Cultivator? Oh, I need to use the Weather Miracle too. Alright, so this guy's mental state is horrible. I need to fix that. I know I have a story talisman. Here you go, use the story talisman. Still at a breakdown. Anyways, to the breakthrough. Alright, so this has metal, but it has to be in the winter and spring. So the next best one would be the one that enhances water, because that would be the same element for metal. So that should be thunderstorm. Yeah, thunder is definitely a metal elemental weather. I remember that for sure. So this says summer and autumn, and we're in the summer, so I'll do thunderstorm to get this guy a same elemental bonus. And then as you can see, the weather has a +3 modifier. The yin yang is at +2, so slowly start to go up to +4, and once you get to +4, I'll start the breakthrough. Alright, yin yang is at +3. I think this might be like where it's capped at. Alright, so yeah, let's see where we're at. We have 3,600 chi on tile, a lot of pluses, a lot of minuses, but we have 9,300 chi, so the breakthrough will be a good amount of time. So I mean, looks like everything is going well. And yeah, I'm going to cancel my Shendao's adventure too. So let's see. First, let me do some. I need to chop down this wood, then I'll explain some things. Oh wow, we have a fire over here. Okay, some of these guys are firefighters. I need one person to be a logger. Oh, the Shendao room is built. Nice. So I can make these guys loggers instead. And then I'll make you a peon. Alright, to the Shendao. Wait, let's see. This guy's leaving too. I'm just curious. 146 mental state. Alright, to the Shendao. The Shendao explanation. Alright, so when I was practicing this earlier today, or maybe yesterday, I noticed that my Shendao kept running out of food and drink meter, And we also did notice this in one of the previous videos where like my Shendao just came back and they like lost their food or drink, and it was very weird. And so I was basically able to like talk to people in the Discord and figure out that it was because of this thought shard right here called watching sit, which reduces the cultivator or the disciple's chi absorption efficiency. And chi absorption efficiency is a stat that will make it so that the disciple can passively fill out their food and drink bar. So for example, like this fire cultivator 1 right here, they're this thing called equilibrium, and that's because they have a pretty high chi absorption efficiency, which is greater than 1.0. So this says 1.0 per second, so they're equilibrium, meaning that they don't need to eat. But because this guy's a Shendao disciple, they don't really have that many good bonuses to chi absorption efficiency, so it's just like horrible, honestly. And this is just making my Shendao disciple drain like way more food than it should be over time. And like looking back, I definitely wouldn't have chosen the Shendao disciple if I knew that it had this thought shard and it would have this effect. And I feel like it's also bugged in a way, because like right now it's negative 0.3 per second, and I even tried using a talisman that adds chi absorption efficiency, which adds like 0.21 per second, and then I also gave them a chi fasting pill, and they were still draining food like crazy in my test runs. So it just really sucks because it makes it impossible for my Shendao to do mind fasting, because for mind fasting they will stop if their food or drink meter goes down, and if you're on restraint, your Shendao disciple shouldn't even have their food or drink meter go down by that much. They should be on equilibrium because they're on restraint. But if you're on indulgence or something, then that will change like their food consumption, which is another thing that could make their food and drink go down. So basically, like a Shendao disciple with watching sit is just horrible. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you guys, is that I'm going to mod this out, because this is just something that I can't accept, and I just didn't know that was going to happen. So I'm going to use MODMOD to go to my Shendao disciple, and with the help of the people in the Discord, I was able to figure out that the modifier for here is a type 1 modifier. So when you're using MODMOD to change stats, you have type 1 and type 2. The last time I used MODMOD was when I was working with subspirits and like just to see the stats of my disciple, but this time I'm actually editing something. So yeah, is this value right here, this chi absorption efficiency, as you can see, is at negative 0.3, and that's because of the thought chart. And then if I click on my Shendao disciple, which is fire 1, they have that 1.0. metal disciple, this guy has 0.6 nutrition, so I'm assuming that they have some sort of reduction as well. Let's see. Yeah, so they have this as well. This is negative 0.3, so it's at 0.6. That's why I'm like, does the Shendao disciple like naturally have a 0 chi absorption efficiency? Because it just doesn't make sense that this guy has the same thought chart and they're at negative 0.6, but this one is at negative 0.3. Maybe just them getting to core shaper got them like that extra 1, but I'm like, it feels like it's kind of like not intended. So that's why I'm going to use MODMOD, and to change the value of MODMOD, you just enter the new value. So I'm going to do 1.0, and then you hit edit list and then confirm list. So this should fit my Shendao disciple. So now their equilibrium and their food and drink is good. So they're just going to eat to kind of increase their food and drink, and then after that they're going to be in a good spot. So now they're at 34 food and they're at equilibrium. So yeah, now the golden breakthrough is beginning, and since I fixed my Shendao disciple, I can now send them out to adventure again, and I won't have to worry about that weird thing happening. And yeah, let's continue with this golden core breakthrough. So this guy is a tier 9 golden core, and they're at 9,000 chi. So this should last a good while, but hopefully we'll still be good by day 36. And I have my Shendao disciple now accumulating followers, and I don't have to worry about them dying due to starvation, which feels amazing, and I have no regrets on using MODMOD for that one. Alright, So yeah, I'm just looking around thinking about any other thing that I can do. I mean, Fire Cultivator 2 is camping. I am missing marbles, so yeah. Maybe I should just send Fire Cultivator 1 to get marble, but I don't want to like enter a map while I'm doing a golden core breakthrough. Yeah, you can defecate in a field, that increases fertility. Alright, so I guess I just have no other choice but to wait for this golden core breakthrough. Oh, my guys are leaving. I'm gonna miss you visitors, honestly. Alright, so we got tier 4 golden core. This is already like good enough for me. Tier 3. If I can get a tier 2, that would be amazing as well. I just focus on the golden core breakthrough. Help others. Nice, tier 2 golden core breakthrough. Very satisfied with that. Wow, 73. Alright, so we got the tier 2 golden core. Nothing too crazy. So now I'll just get the Sacred Nimbus plate or loot Southrock Palace and then end this video, just because we're already on 46 minutes into the video. And I want to be able to start the next video with like, alright, what do I do after I get the golden core? And when I have everything else that I need to prepare instead of like messing up you guys' memory. Alright, so Fire Cultivator 2 is now in Southrock Palace. Southrock Palace has exactly 6 items, so you can just pretty much have no other option but to loot those 6 items. And then there's the Nimbus plates that are over here. So yeah, I got all 6 items. Got Holy Stone, got Artifact, Divine Jade, and Nimbus plates. So yeah, the main thing that I wanted was the Nimbus plate because it can increase your disciple's mental state, and I'll probably need that for my Shendao disciple for when they need to start to mine fast on day 36. Oh, this room is done, but it doesn't have a feng shui building, so let me create that setup. What is this? A jade floorboard? Okay. That's spirit wood offcut, so I clearly have jade. Alright. I just want to add this just because I might forget about it later. I'll do a water vat on a spirit wood timber, and I put them on the ice crystal tiles because they're spirit wood. And then let me just double check that my jade offcut is not banned because it's been a while since that has been moved over. Yep, and it has been. So that solves that mystery. Let's create a trade area over here so that we have one. So yeah, I think that wraps up this video. We're in a pretty good spot. I'm just curious about this talisman. Was this talisman paper ever created? Probably not. Alright, I need at least one guy to be a crafter now. They have the chef job, so they'll be good. Alright, so yeah, I think that ends this video. This is a good spot to end this video. So in this video, I just continued to do my Hotel Taiyi stuff. I did my golden core preparation. I showed you guys the worst thought chart that you could possibly have on a Shendao disciple and why. It's because it was that watching sit thought chart which reduces the chi absorption efficiency, and I think it's bugged. If someone can prove me otherwise, please do. And if it's not bugged, I don't care. I will mod that every time if I make that mistake, because I've put in way too much work to roll back again. And I've been doing this like with way too much care. And yeah, so I was able to give some items to sects to increase my connection. So I'm just working on that, increasing my connection with these sects. I have this guy tier 2 golden core. I'm going to rush them to primordial spirit, show you guys what that looks like. And then on day 36 is when I'll begin to have my Shendao cultivator start to mine fast so that they can prepare for their divine realm breakthrough. And then we'll solve the disaster and be able to really get into the Shendao stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.